If you're wondering whether you should stockpile ammunition in your home and personal defense arsenal, the answer is yes. Ammunition has already become a precious commodity. Gone are the days where you could walk into any sporting goods store and find rows upon rows of ammunition on the shelves at affordable prices. Today, we're going to take a look at the calibers you'll primarily want to invest in, especially if you're going to be stockpiling ammunition for a future SHTF or grid-down scenario. 22 LR. The .22 caliber long rifle rimfire cartridge is commonly considered the best all-around survival ammunition. The rounds are produced by nearly every ammunition manufacturer and are available for most makes and models of both .22 caliber pistols and rifles. The generic 40-grain high-velocity round can be found for a dime a dozen, while more powerful rounds are also tailor-made for mid-sized game hunting, self-defense, and competition shooting. Its availability, variety, and affordability are what make the .22 LR round a must-have for long-term disaster survival, when other variants of ammo may become a scarce and expensive commodity. Accordingly, .22 LR cartridges are lightweight enough to carry thousands of rounds in the event you have to bug out. Hunting for your own food becomes a necessity when your stores run dry in the aftermath of a crisis. Fortunately, the .22 LR is among the trustiest ammo for small game hunting, whether chambered through a bolt action, lever action, single shot, or semi-automatic rifle. Long-barreled .22 caliber pistols may also be serviceable for small game hunting, with the right variety of cartridge in the right conditions. As a relatively small round, the .22 is not the best self-defense ammunition. But when SHTF, you have to use what you have to defend what's yours. If you stock up on high-performance rounds, your abundance of ammo will at least give you a numbers advantage when it comes to disposable ammunition against a potential threat. 9mm. The low cost and popularity of the 9mm round makes this an excellent choice for preppers and survivalists. So reliable is the 9mm round that it's the official round of the United States military and is quickly becoming the standard for law enforcement as well. Because this type of ammunition is so widely used, it would be one of the easiest to scavenge following the collapse of a society. It is also light recoiling and easy to shoot, ideal for people of all sizes. The 9mm is slightly larger than the .22 LR and packs more of a punch. This makes it an excellent round for self-defense and hunting mid-size game, while still being small enough to hunt small game in a pinch. If you plan on using your 9mm gun primarily for self-defense, you should consider getting hollow point 9mm bullets. Though, the legality of hollow points varies from state to state. Though most often found in handguns, there are some pistol-caliber carbine rifles that employ the use of 9mm rounds. While a pistol is a must-have in any layered defense, a 9mm carabine rifle provides an additional platform for your 9mm rounds to be used for more effective self-defense. 12-gauge. By far, 12-gauge rounds are some of the most accessible rounds worldwide. Birdshot, buckshot, and slugs can be used for bird hunting, home defense, and big game hunting purposes respectively, making it a very versatile round that's worth stockpiling in all three configurations. Although this type of ammunition is neither the cheapest nor the lightest, it is potent. One can easily take down game, ranging from squirrel to bear, by changing the load. Most threats wouldn't stand a chance against the sheer power and versatility of the 12-gauge round. If it's good enough to be used by law enforcement for generations, it's certainly good enough to be used for hunting or self-defense in a survival situation. Be aware of the significant kickback that comes with 12-gauge shells. If you don't think you can handle the power of a 12-gauge, then scale down to a 16-gauge or even a 20-gauge. Though, this isn't ideal, since those gauges aren't as common as the 12-gauge. The Remington Model 870 pump-action 12-gauge shotgun is an excellent gun to have at your side during a survival situation. 5.56 NATO. As the primary round issued to American military servicemen and women, no prepper should be without a rifle or carbine that fires the 5.56 by 45 NATO round. The fact that weapons factories, military installations, National Guard stations, and thousands of residential homes are currently filled with 5.56 rounds, there isn't likely to be a shortage on availability anytime soon. The 5.56 NATO has been field tested and battle approved to be a highly effective anti-personnel round at a range of about 300 meters, depending on the barrel length of the gun. When it comes to post-disaster survival, 300 meters is quite a distance to attempt hitting any target, human or animal. While you'll find some relief in knowing you'll have your perimeter covered, your efforts should be focused on designating targets within 100 meters, both for hunting and self-defense. Though advanced optics will improve your accuracy, a military-style 5.56 rifle with basic iron sights can easily take down a buck at a moderate range in the hands of a steady shooter. Overall, you know you've got your hands on a reliable and versatile round in the same ammunition used by the most formidable military in the world. 308 Winchester. The 308 Winchester is a great alternative to the 22 LR and 5.56 for hunting and all-around survival purposes. The 308 Winchester is essentially a civilian version of the 7.62 by 51 NATO round, though the two are not identical and the rounds are not always interchangeable. The 308 has a reputation for reliable accuracy and thus has long been favored by competition rifle shooters, in addition to a plethora of hunters. From a 24-inch barrel, 308s have an effective range of about 800 yards. Though they would be on the small side for the largest of North American game, like moose and brown bear, which would be best hunted using 300 Magnum rounds, 308 Winchesters are suited for hunting most big game, from bucks to bobcats. Most AR-10 and some AR-15 platform rifles chamber 308 Winchester rounds, making them equally suitable for defense purposes. Though the recent ammo shortage scares have many concerned over the future availability of rifle ammunition, 308 rounds seem to have promising odds for the long term. As a commonly used sporting and military rifle round, 308s are manufactured by dozens of North American and European companies alike. While there are certainly many types of ammunition available, sticking to these rounds will give you the best chances of survival. Though you may prefer a grade of ammo not mentioned above, keep in mind that you will likely have to pay more to stock more in normal times, and to look harder to maintain your stores when SHTF. Because they are already so widely used in the law enforcement, military, hunting, competition, and recreational shooting communities, the aforementioned types of ammo are considered to be incredibly useful and versatile selections for survival. Regardless of your favorites, make sure you store and rotate your ammo appropriately to maintain its effectiveness and keep your shooting skills sharp.